products and services on Instagram. 13 effective techniques that gives you result. Let's begin with the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shilpa Raidas and thank you so much for being here and for choosing my video. Let's begin with the topic for the day. Why is selling on Instagram a very important topic? Why am I creating a video on it and why are you sitting here watching it? Of course, you want to learn how to sell your product and service on Instagram. But do you know the intensity of selling on Instagram could impact on a huge, profound fashion to your business or product or service, and that too in a very positive way? First of all, Instagram is one of the most successful and most used social networking site right now, social networking app, okay? Instagram, 1/8 of the world population uses Instagram every single month. Yes, it is that intense. 2 million people give out ads on Instagram, and this is nothing as compared to the percentage of people who are receiving those ads, okay? Let's say 2 million hardly makes 2 or 3%. The rest of the people are just audiences who are watching those ads and buying and selling services. Also, in India itself, okay, there are around 2 lakh people who are using Instagram selling services and are making really good business. Technique number 1. You need to make your Instagram account a business account. You cannot run your business with the help of a private account. If you convert your Instagram account to your business account, you are going to get insights. That is, you are going to get data to every post and every story that you put. What is the audience size? What is the age? Where do they come from? What are their likes? What are the dislikes? This data is going to help you target these audience and remarket this audience in the future. So insight is very important. It is going to give you a CTA button, that is call to action, which is going to lead them to an email address or a contact number. It is going to give you a space to put a link of your website or your other social media forum. And very most importantly, it is going to connect your Instagram to a Facebook page with the help of which you are going to create profoundly professional Facebook ads. Henceforth, no brainer, but you need to convert your account to a business account. Technique number 2. This one is a tactic for you to attract people whom you can sell on to the future. You need to create a tutorial or an informative PDF. Let's say you are talking about or you are selling green tea, okay? This is an example. You need to make a PDF talking about the history of green tea, talking about what kind of green tea do you sell, what are the benefits of green tea, what is the future of green tea, what is the expertise or the practices of the usage of green tea around the world, the evolution of it, and so on and so forth. Basically, you are going to talk about everything good and everything tutorial and everything eventful about the green tea. This is nothing but an informative PDF, which if any naive person is going to read, is still going to get information about the subject you made the PDF on. Why are we doing this? Because people who have interest in green tea are not just going to come to your account and just go around buying it. You need to allure them, or you need to attract them in a positive way in the first place. That is how you are going to do, by providing value. So when you are giving your PDF, in exchange, of course, they will give their email addresses so that you are going to send the PDF to them. It's an exchange. That email address is an important lead. You can sell your service directly to them. You can approach them directly. You can send them information. You can send them discounts. You can talk to them directly from their email address now. You don't have to run behind them on a social media forum. That becomes a lead. So you need to collect data and you need to collect leads by giving out a free valuable information in the form of a PDF, okay? And that is what you are going to do. And that PDF link is probably going to be placed on your link slot on your business account. Technique number 3, which a lot of people are not doing, but it is one of the most effective techniques right now. You need to go live and sell on live. First of all, if your account is small in the beginning, do not be shy or awkward just because 2 or 3 people are online. You can convert that into a video and you can upload it on Instagram. First thing, okay? If you are shy, if you're a shy owner, you don't want to do it yourself, you need to choose somebody smart and somebody who can talk well, who's going to take the responsibility of going live for your account. And what is the person going to do when they're going live? They are probably going to talk about how the company is doing. They're going to probably display the product and service. You can do the unboxing thing. You can do so much by going live. Just come out with different ideas, but be live. and share your company story and experiences, and that is how you're going to sell. Because a survey has said that people going live and talking about the product has given them more customers than people putting up a post or people putting up a story. Why? Because it is humane, it is, has a human touch, and it is going to just work for your company or product if you are going to go live. Technique number 4, you are going to create a lot of product tutorials and product teasers. Okay, so we talked about a PDF which is going to give information about a certain niche, the kind of things that you're going to sell, correct? You can also give, create a PDF about a product tutorial. Let's say you have something mechanical, or let's say it is just something, which a technical service or anything of that sort, a manual that comes with your product. You can make a tutorial on it. You can educate people beforehand of how they are going to use it and what are the benefits of using your product. You're going to create a lot of teasers before you launch any new line of products, before you launch any service. You're going to talk about it. When you don't force someone to buy something, you're giving them idea about the product and you are giving them teasers and inculcating their interest. It just becomes like following a soap or following like an ad on television, which is going to but make them your friend in the first place. So create a lot of teasers and tutorials which is not very salesy, which doesn't talk loud and shout, buy me, but talks about here is the information, you're going to benefit from this, and actually that is going to benefit you as a sale in the future. Technique number 5, please use appropriate hashtags on your post. Hashtags is totally underrated, but hashtags has a lot of reach. Sometimes I have an exposure on my post for more than 50% on hashtags. Okay, this is how you're going to use hashtags in the right way. Do not try to aim for big hashtags. Please try to aim for small hashtags so that can be ranked. Means hashtags that start from 20,000 posts to at least 100,000 posts, which is safer. I go always for the very minimalistic posts because it's better to be overexposed and ranked in a certain hashtag than try to rank in the hashtag which in millions you're not going to be. Secondly, try to think as the customer. Try to dig into the minds of your ideal customer and then place your hashtags. Okay, don't just name your hashtag like green tea is just supposed to be green tea and healthy tea. Is there a possibility that the customer is following the green tea hashtag? I don't think so. Maybe they are following hashtags like healthy lifestyle or something like soothing healthy drink or something like my favorite drinks. Are you getting the point? Please try to be in their shoes. Okay, look into the world through their perspective and place the hashtags. And do not forget to target the places when it comes to hashtags. Okay, if you're trying to market on a certain place, you need to focus on that place and market it. So at least 5 hashtags should be dedicated to the place and the rest 20 should be dedicated to the hashtags which comes from the minds of the audience, not from the seller's mind. Technique number 6, use Insta shopping if you are selling a physical product. Insta shopping is an amazing facility and has done so much good ever since it has been launched. The drawback is you cannot sell a service, but you can totally sell a physical product. So if you are selling a physical product, you can totally sell directly from Instagram using Instagram selling. Okay, whenever you put up a post, okay, through the selling process, a catalog opens up with the right prices, and if the customer digs in further, they can be directed to the website from where you are selling. So it's that total win-win situation. It's just like having a store and a website in Instagram itself. So if you have a physical product, you need to sell on Instagram shopping. Technique number 7, run Instagram ads. There are 2 ways of running Instagram ads. One is directly from Instagram, where you need to promote a post and you are going to get a 4-5 step formula and directly you are going to promote the ad. This I will not suggest. You need to go onto your Facebook page, which is already connected to your Instagram, and you need to create a very detailed ad. Okay, you have to learn the art of creating a good Facebook ad, but this art is very easy. Once you learn it, you are going to excel on it. I'm sure of that. Facebook ad gives you options like brand awareness, reach, engagement. It gives you options like sales, lead generation. So there are so many options to what end result you want with your audience, and sales being one which you want, right? You will not directly target sales. First you are going to go for reach, you are going to go for brand awareness, and with that audience, with that collection of data, you are going to target people for sales. Remember this, okay? On the first day itself, don't make campaigns on sales. It is not going to really happen. And also Facebook ads, in short Instagram ads, has got a very good reach, and people make definite sales on Insta through Instagram ads right now. Technique number 8: use Instagram influencers. Influence marketing is doing, it's bombarding in Instagram, okay? Influence marketing is very heavy and has a big weightage on firstly Instagram and then other profiles. If you're talking about an influencer, you literally imagine them on Instagram first. That is what is happening right now. Secondly, influence marketing has got a much better reach and much better targeted audience. If you're selling cosmetics, you can go for fashion influencers. If you're selling sports goods, items, accessories, clothes, you can go for the sportsmen, and so on and so forth, okay? Also, do go for the similar niche on influence marketing. This is a no-brainer, I don't have to tell you, but I still want to. And do not forget to check their impressions. You need to check the impressions of their last 10 posts at least. You can ask for the records, ask for the media kit, which gives you a complete idea of how their account is doing and what is the success ratio, because it's not really necessary that a really huge account has got the chance of giving you a high return. Also remember guys, nowadays, okay, rather than going for like a huge influencer who has got some 100,000 followers or million followers, if you go for these micro or macro influencers, your reach is going to be better, and plus on a good amount into 10 you can reach more people, and that is going to give you a high return. Just try out this formula first, because this is working nowadays. Technique number 9: this is about your posting, okay? Please do not try to look like an account or a service that is only trying to sell. Nobody likes to follow, and nobody is going to buy from an account or from a company that just wants to sell. You need to give out value. You need to reach your audience in many different ways. You need to use your Instagram account in much more ways than just trying to sell. If you try to gain their trust, if you gain their trust, end of the day, that is when they are going to invest on you. So your 90% of your concentration and your focus should be on trying to get into the goodwill and trying to get into gaining their attention, gaining their compassionate attention, and the rest of the 10%, that is your sales, is going to follow suit accordingly. If you try to focus 90% on your sales, you might acquire 5%, but you are not going to acquire all of it. You need to make friends with them first, okay? You need to give them free tutorials, like how I mentioned in the PDFs. You need to talk to them, give them teasers, and so on and so forth. You need to continue giving them value, okay? You have an Instagram account, and that Instagram account has got all the scope of you educating people. So this is your chance to educate people and get their trust in return. Technique number 10: show behind the scenes of your company or product or service. So if you're manufacturing a product, make videos or make reels or make posts on how you guys are manufacturing, what is the idea about, how is the progress, what is happening, make teasers on it. If you're talking about a business coach or somebody who's trying to sell an online service, talk about, or make reels and stories on how you guys are coming up with the idea, how is the progress going on. You're just gaining the trust, which is relatable to technique number 9, because gaining the trust is going to make them more closer to you guys, and henceforth it is going to give their attention to you. So we are doing all of these just to gain attention, and also being transparent with your audience on with your future customers is going to completely work in your benefit. So you need to show behind the scenes. Technique number 11: use DMs to sell. The DM is highly underrated and is profoundly useful, okay, when it comes to selling any service. A lot of people DM me asking me for support or asking me for suggestions or consultancy on social media marketing, and it has always been DM that has been the most profound path for me to get in touch with them. And it is going to be the same for you. If anyone talks about they just ask you a simple question, they reach out to you for some matter, they even compliment you on a post or anything like that, please have a very humanly touch and reply to them as soon as possible. You can send them a voicemail, you can send them a link to the PDF, you can talk to them, and you can try to connect with them on a friendly ground, and you can try to convert them more actively than you are trying to convert people who just visit your post, because that person has already shown interest. And usually the people who DM have got 50% more interest in your product or service, and they are more likely to convert as clients or as customers. So please use DM very effectively. Do not ignore the power of DMs. Technique number 12. I have mentioned this on my social media marketing for small business video as well. Highlights has become very essential and very powerful when it comes to Instagram. On your highlights, you're going to mention your product list and probably a separate highlight which is going to show the post or pins of other social media forums, which is also going to give an indication to them that you guys are found elsewhere as well. But the testimonials, the contact information, and the product list are three vital essentials when it comes to the highlights of your business account Instagram. Technique number 13. Do not ignore or never forget to put up stories. Stories has like 10 times more reach than your post right now. Story hashtags literally has 10 times more reach than your post hashtags. So you need to use story to your full advantage and do not miss out on it. Every post that you put, you're going to convert it into story, and you're going to make at least 7 to 10 stories in a day. I know it sounds like, oh my god, huge deal, but when you know the art of doing it, you can just go around doing it. The more you are active on story, the more active your story is going to get, and the more active your account is going to get and is going to come in front of people. So you're creating engagement, which is going to slowly put up your account in front of more clients and customers who are not even following you as yet. Okay, so you need to show Instagram that you are a very active account, and that's how you are going to do it, by being active on your story. Okay guys, we have come to the end of the 13 tips. If you haven't guessed by now, I make videos on social media marketing, social media strategies, and entrepreneurial skills. If you like the subject and if you found this video useful, subscribe to my channel right away, and also hit on the bell icon so that you're notified whenever my video is up and you can watch the information immediately. I thank you for your time. This is Shilpa Raidas. I'm going to watch you in the next video, and see you guys soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.